Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. In today's video, we are going to be giving my little coffee station a quick refresh. I had it decorated for Easter, and then when I took everything down, I felt like it needed a little something. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in today's video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. So I started off by decorating the top of the shelf here, which by the way is from Magnolia. I'll make sure to link it for you guys. But then I remembered that I wanted to add these breadboards that are from H&M, but I couldn't figure out what side I wanted them on, so I kept like fidgeting with them. I ended up just placing them here, and then I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the shelf.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we all...
Alright, so the book vase here is from Amazon, and the flowers, my niece gave them to me for Mother's Day, so shout out to them for giving me flowers. I started off by placing them here on the shelf, but for some reason I wasn't liking it, and looking back at the footage here, it doesn't look bad, so I don't know what my problem was. I end up moving them right next to my espresso machine, which you'll see in a bit.
What's best for you.
So moving on to the bottom of the shelf, I'm just going to go ahead and add this kitchen towel that's from Marshall's, along with this wreath here that I have no idea where it's from. I'm also going to be adding this little tray that I've had forever. It's from the Target dollar spot, and I'm just going to go ahead and add these little, what are they called? Syrup dispensers? Whatever. I got those from Marshall's, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some mugs here. And while I was filming it, I realized that I don't really have any type of mugs that are like summer related, and I think that's mainly because I like to drink iced coffee. But yeah, anyhow, the lamp here is from Target. I'm gonna go ahead and add those flowers there, along with these cute little bowls that are from Target. I think they're from Hearth and Hand. All right, so that's pretty much it for my little coffee station here. I don't know what my deal was this day. I had such a hard time decorating this area. For some reason, nothing looked right. I felt like I was missing something, or I had too much decorations on there. I don't really know, but at the end of the day, I do love it. I think it's like a total vibe here. But I'm just going to let you guys listen to some music, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys one of my favorite iced coffee recipes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you guys how I make the sauce for the coffee. I am using caramel sauce and then vanilla syrup. The brand really doesn't matter. And then you're going to need an empty little container. This one that I have here is just an old caramel bottle that I had, and I'm just like reusing it. So all you need to do is fill up that little container with half caramel and then half vanilla, and just leave a little bit on the top so that you can go ahead and shake it. I learned this recipe off of a guy from TikTok. He works at Seven Brews. This is supposed to be the blondie drink, and it's pretty much the same thing as a Golden Eagle from Dutch Bros. I don't have either one of those coffee shops near me. I live around the LA area, and apparently we're too ghetto for them, but that's okay. Good old TikTok came to the rescue. But anyhow, I am going to go ahead and shake this up, and then I'm going to add it to my cup. I am using a 1 ounce scoop, and I'm using that because that's what the guy used. And I was, when I first started learning how to make everything, I wanted to make sure I did everything like exactly the way they did it. Now that we have the sauce, I'm going to go ahead and brew 2 shots of espresso, and I'm using the Nespresso pod. I think it's Bianco Doppio. Don't come after me if I said that wrong.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kind of awkward.
All right, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and start adding everything to my cup of ice here. I'm quickly going to mix the espresso shot because I want to make sure that the sauce and the espresso mix well. And then this is considered a breve drink, which please don't ask what's the difference between a breve and a latte because I have no idea. I want to say the latte you can use whole milk. I don't know. I might be wrong. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm also going to do a cold foam. This is optional. You don't have to do this part. And yes, I'm going to add salt to it. I know that sounds weird, but it's one of those things that you kind of got to trust the process. But the key to making the cold foam like thick, if that's how you like it, is heavy cream. So you're going to use heavy cream along with any creamer of your choice. And then I'm adding the salt. I don't know. I just feel like it gives it a little oomph to it. And then I'm going to use my little mixer thingamabobber. I don't know what it's called.
In the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together.